How's the house doing? Right? Very confident. Well, we were supposed to be back on a confident. But, remember, making a plan, it's tough time. Okay. You're fine. You're fine. We'll pick up early. Thanks for the class.
Season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
What a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Stop after a small gain. Now look at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Sayan. The pocket breaking down. That's just thrown away. the marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. That's caught. It's Tate. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's a handoff. Great cut. They whiff on it. Touchdown, Ohio State. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
You're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking through at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here for their own 43. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. Touchdown, Texas. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing their running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7, 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. But near the sticks, it's Graham. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That's made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timer. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. It comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Big throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
And it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Dropping back, it's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Texas. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kirk.
Wow, great job by this defense of coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now all of a sudden the momentum feels like it is shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ohio State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it. Over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He escapes the pocket. You can pull it down and run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Sayin. He's going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
here. And the return decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Breaks an open space. And here he goes. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Game makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that.
Bowers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They touch the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Some strong run defense there makes it second and 10 now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
defense. Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Good throw, catch made. Brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looks right, lets it fly. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Shotgun run call. Quick juke. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. The 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Nice grab. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And they wrap for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The short hands, it's Tate. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Incompletion on first down makes it second and 10 from the 47. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's far. It's Peoples. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Going again on second and 10. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Now it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Visible tackle there, big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field. It's a fake. Up and has it. They try the trickery there. It doesn't work. Stop short of first down yardage. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Powering through the defender.
brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Comes back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He makes the grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Makes it 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Manning. With the catch, it's Moore.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catching. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this This receiver running a route like this makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they were going on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll just throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see.
Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. To put them on top now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Last time, they're punching into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid lead. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here comes a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. He breaks the tackle and made a solid gain there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Hands it off from the gun. Tackled to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Hand it off. Breaks free. The tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Good throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, quarterback's best friend is a big target on third down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the first down.
Set second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. Coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught for the receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Offense back on the field. The throw, it's Sayan. Looks like and finds his target there. Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down at the 47.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Nice game, moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. They're going to run it. It's loose. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Down, they go right back to him.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man, it's Jackson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid, right down for a touchdown. Should go to the back, top behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that previous play. separation with the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. But it was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Pressure is coming. Hunt over the middle. It's Moore. And he goes down after a huge game. This offense is clicking now.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Madden. Makes a quick round.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Play action fake, looking to throw. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Tackled, but first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. If I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, they eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Short connection to the tight end here. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up? Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great pull to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And the important PHC is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. Though one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. All right, 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Inside the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. So they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. He made it! A walk-off field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national